1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Big fishing ain't far.
I'm getting there's a boat.
Get your cab and get your car.
As you can see, there's bait fish all along.
Big fish in a span.
Let it try, let it
Got your limit, what the heck?
Sam, 2 keepers!
Hope daily life feed.
Summertime in New Orleans means speckled trout.
Big fishing ain't far.
Don't you love fishing with friends?
Kiss the lid.
Big Fish TV is up and running thanks to great sponsors like Ray Brandt Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Puglia Sporting Goods, Cajun Outboards, Neil Record Insurance, the Clayton Frugier Law Firm, Penn Fishing, Berkeley, Abu Garcia, and Spiderwire, Ultimate Braid Fishing Line.
At Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, we got minor hail damage with major savings. All of our inventory is getting repaired right now by the Painless Dent guys. Come save thousands, plus fresh units are arriving daily. Only at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at raybrandtdodge.com.
Welcome to Big Fish. I'm Captain Sam Barbera.
I'm Captain C.T. Williams. We have a great show today.
We do.
All right. In a sentence, give me the description of winter so far.
Winter so far. Windy, cold, windy, rainy, windy. Did I mention windy?
But every once in a while,
Everything settles down.
Right.
That's
Get
right.
a day like today.
Right.
You know, it's breezy. I wouldn't call it windy, but it's breezy.
Right.
But still, when you get a good break like this, you think of fishing.
It's doable. It's doable.
You get excited?
Yes, I do. I get excited thinking about the coming spring, about actually breaking a sweat on the boat, fishing the causeway, consistent weather. That's what I like, consistently warm weather. I'm not much on wintertime.
Well, it means consistent fishing. Well, your causeway is my Breton Sound. I love Breton Sound. That's where I really enjoy fishing. Can't wait till the trout sort of move in that area. But the good news about Breton Sound is it never is without fish.
Right.
The bad news is it's also a lot of open water, and with that word windy that you just used repeatedly,
Getting to them's a problem.
You can't get out there. So when you get a break,
Like you and Robbie Campo and Mark Munson had, that I wasn't invited on.
you had work to do. You were busy that day. Well, you know, last minute, that weather breaks out and you go out and you have a great time. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to head out to Breton Sound and do some very early Breton Sound fishing. But before that,
we got to go see what Joe Macaluso has at the camp on news.
The weekend, next weekend, and we're talking about the middle weekend in March, Youth and Physically Challenged special weekend opens the turkey season. Now gang, you need to get your turkey tags. Don't cost you anything. Go to any vendor, go to any LDWF office, get your tags. You're going to need them. If you're successful, that tag needs to be on that turkey before you bring it out of the field. Couple of weeks from now, we're going to open up the red snapper season. Lots of controversy, not only in Louisiana, around the Gulf, around the country. But before you go, you need to have that reef fish permit from the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries. You can go online and get it. Again, doesn't cost you anything, but you need to have it before you can bring any red snapper to the dock.
and I still like the fact that Joe keeps us up to date. You know, I always know what's going on in and around the state. That's very cool.
Absolutely. Everybody loves the news, everybody loves fishing, everybody loves Joe. But I think what most people are waiting to see is Chef Tinney with red beans and rice and speckled trout, believe it or not.
That's what he's got in the kitchen today. So, all right, let's get the fishing out of the way.
Let's go.
Are you experiencing the nagging urge to grab your rod and reels, launch the boat, and make a few casts? Despite the 25 to 30 mile an hour winds pushing a rain-filled frontal boundary your way? Believe me, I understand. Try to fish 3 or 4 times a week like we do, and it's even more frustrating. But if you're patient, sooner or later, there's going to be a break in the weather, and in an instant, faith in fishing Louisiana is restored. I put a trip together with my friends Captain Mark Munson and Robbie Campo. We met at Campo's Marina in Shell Beach.
I'm just letting you know I'm under the weather. You have to make him pretend like he's having fun.
Our expectations were low. Robbie was fighting a cold, and neither Mark or I had fished in a few days. But as we suited up and left the dock, the sun came up, bringing increased hopes of a nice day. One of those look at that sunrise kind of mornings. Most importantly, a sunrise with no wind. We planned to hit the Mississippi River Gulf Outlet rocks, but the morning that was developing had all three of us starting to think about a day a little further south. The first trip I boated into Breton Sound for 2013. on a beautiful day. Looking about 57 degrees in the morning here. Should warm up a little bit, but not a whole lot more. We should be seeing an incoming tide all day long, which is really good in the Sound because it brings in that clean salt water. We hit the Mystico Rocks and made a drift through the first cut on the west side. Bad news was we didn't get a bite. Good news was we wanted to get out into Breton Sound anyway. So we headed towards the Central Rig facility and stopped at the first structure we came to.
Big Red.
No rhyme or reason. We were just in a hurry to get fishing.
17-pound test nano fill. You can feel the fish thinking.
Hey, Robbie got one. Move.
Come on back here, Robbie.
Oh, he knows how to fish.
Hang on, keep that net close.
Go gadget on.
Boom! Dun, 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 dun.
Two fish in the boat and we were just tying up. You don't want to miss what's on the other side of this Big Fish TV break.
Want wholesale boat prices in the retail market? Cajun Outboards is the place for you. Scotty and Mike are back, and you know what that means. They won't be undersold. Skeeter, Shearwater, Blazer, Bay and Bass boats, Yamaha, and Mercury. Come to Cajun Outboards on Highway 1 in Addis or visit CajunOutboards.com under old management. Call now for a quote, 225-749-5001.
Fishing. It's where good stories come from. It's about good times and family and friends. It's about taking a couple home for dinner tonight and saving a few for tomorrow. It's all about that and so much more. To CCA, fishing is about enjoying today and making sure tomorrow is even better. To us, fishing comes with a responsibility for the resources we enjoy so much. If fishing means all that to you, then you belong with CCA.
The Penn Conquer is the most technologically advanced spinning reel built.
Good thing this drag makes noise. You wouldn't even know it's going out.
Smooth HT100 drag under the heaviest loads.
I am amazed how smooth that drag is.
Patented one-piece machine gearbox. One-of-a-kind easy access system for a lifetime of painless maintenance.
What a home run.
Penn, legendary performance.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouget. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouget today.
On a day when Mother Nature must have got out of bed in a good mood, Captain Mark Munson, Robbie Campo, and I found ourselves in Breton Sound and in a pile of fish.
Big Red and Breton Sound. So you want the secret spot? Turn to your left just a little bit there. No secrets out here. We're in Breton Sound, about 3 miles away from the Central Rig facility. A lot of wellheads out here. And pick your favorite one, drop to the bottom, throw them a little dead bait or live cockahoe, courtesy of Campo's Marina.
Absolutely.
And don't wait too long, because it shouldn't take more than 5 or 10 seconds for a lot of big boys to fight for your hook. That's a good one.
Give me the thing. My arm's not that long.
All right. I need a beer at this rate.
All right, my bait has just, my weight has just hit the bottom, about 18 feet deep, literally. I've just hit the, that took all of about 30 seconds.
This is too easy.
Oh, Robbie!
No such thing as too easy, my friend. Hang him over the side.
It's your lucky day, big boy.
Boom. Double treble! We're gonna get a triple header.
Triple header. 3 on. Robbie with one at the boat. Me with one halfway to the boat. And Mark just getting started. Big old whale, submarine. Then. Up.
It's the only bait cast I got.
So it's really kind of weather conditional fishing. You can't get out here every day, especially this time of year. Yesterday it was a 35-mile-an-hour wind. Today it's only about an 8, maybe less. It feels good. The water's calming down. It's starting to get clean, and as soon as you get the cleaner water, you get the fish bite.
Sweep, and she is right in the box. And when you measure them, you want to make sure you pinch and sweep that tail, because that's what wildlife's going to do when they check it. You know, pinch it and sweep it. That fish's tail ended right there. And if you're right here, it's expensive. If you're right here, it's delicious.
Boom! Gets to go home till tomorrow.
And a Mark Monson! Put it in the bag and roll it up on the hook like this. And get that hook down in the meat. Okay? Take your head, pop the top shell off. Let those little juices come out, especially in the dirty water.
What did that take? 22 seconds?
Well, it takes 15 to get to the bottoms.
15.
Come on! Hey, check this out. What's on the other side of his mouth?
Robbie's hooks. Look at that.
You get it?
Robbie had him just a little while ago.
That's our other hook from just a few minutes ago.
That fish fed in less than 10 minutes. Twice after being hooked.
Healthy. You're not very smart though. Should have left the 2 hooks in and see if we can hook it 3 times.
Now watch this. You're gonna go right over there. Whoop. To the corner. Let it go straight down. Till it stops traveling. Close the bail. Take up the slack just a little bit. And reel in your fish. It's just that difficult.
It's Truck Month at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, and we'll trade for anything. Cars, trucks, SUVs, ATVs, boats, campers, you name it, we'll trade it. Only at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at raybrandtdodge.com.
Puglia's Sporting Goods and Metairie is your one-stop shop for anything you need for inshore, offshore, duck hunting, and deer hunting with rifle or bow. Puglia's is loaded with your favorite rods and reels from Shimano, Penn, Abu Garcia, and Daiwa, as well as the lures that catch the big ones in South Louisiana. Can't find what you want? Puglia's will order it today and you'll have it tomorrow. Puglia's has all the best lines of bows with a tuning station and bow tuner on staff. And you know Puglia's has the greatest selection of guns in the area with experts on hand to answer all your questions. Stop in today. Puglia's is at 1925 Veterans in Metairie and has been since 1968.
New Orleans' first dry stack boat storage facility, Seabrook Harbor, can accommodate 200 boats up to 40 feet long. We are located at the Industrial Canal, less than 1 mile from Lake Pontchartrain and the Seabrook Bridge. Our full-service facilities feature a fuel dock with gas and diesel, a ship store with snacks, tackle, and more, and Seabrook Harbor sells live shrimp in season. Additional amenities include a fish cleaning station and showers. Seabrook Harbor, New Orleans' premier dry stack boat storage facility, where we do more than just store.
Hey y'all, Sam Barbera here to tell you about Moran's Marina at the Fouchon. Chris and his crew really have it all. A 24-hour deli and store with dock and roadside fuel. A first-string restaurant and bar. Waterfront hotel with wet slips. Plus, all of the premium tackle you need. And live bait.
Hey, Captain Chris Moran, Moran's Marina with the catch of the day.
Come down to Moran's Marina to hang out, if nothing else.
It's a fact. All roads lead to Moran's.
During a huge hail sale going on right now at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, we'll trade for anything. Plus, if your vehicle was damaged during the recent hailstorm, we'll help you through the insurance process. Only at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at raybrandtdodge.com.
Mouth on that thing.
Should have kept it shut.
That's right. Your tail is slimy.
Slot red.
There you go. When you hear people say, like, keep that rod tip up, the reason is that's where you get the most power on your fish. Just cranking that line straight to it doesn't help. Bend that rod, get that tension, and just try to work them up. Ease up, Yeah, he's winning this battle right now. Ease up, reel down. That's your really, it's your only hope of keeping him out of the rig. It's a big red that we got to the boat pretty quick. Your TV's wet.
All right, this one feels a little different. It's not a big red. It's either a drum or a sheep head. Little puppy drum. All kind of different fish out here on these rigs this time of the year. Redfish, puppy drum, sheephead, the occasional pompano mixed in. Very easy. Get close to the structure, send it straight down, about 2 feet off the bottom. Dead shrimp, live cockahos, either one. Beautiful fish.
All right, quick equipment check for you. We're on a Penn Legion rod. 7-foot extra fast action, 8 to 15 pound mono, 8 to 20 or 30 pound braid. 20 pound braid, really nice rod, great feel. Good sensitive rod, but it also has a tremendous amount of backbone so that you can handle big fish like this red right here. The Revo Premier is top of the line, Abu Garcia Revo. It is very cool. The one step down in price from that is a Revo Inshore, and you'd like that reel as well. But this is the cream of the crop right here, and it's doing a phenomenal job on some big old reds. Hey, puppy drum! Big drum! Big drum! Beautiful. Take it. I'm coming, I'm coming.
Not way up at the top. No, don't grab the pole like that.
Oh.
Whoa.
Beautiful redfish. Look at that.
Come on.
Yeah, big old boy.
Get up. Get in there.
You gonna dodge stripe or a musical instrument? Which one is it? Yeah,
29.
It's a red, not a trout, but I was flirting with those flow pipes just like you have to. Here in a second. Come on, Big Mark. Oh! I got busted.
Back in the boat. Come here, brother.
Look at my poor little redfish. He's about done. He's like, just freaking put me in the boat. You can't keep a good man down. Yee! A beautiful Breton Sound spotted sea trout. Come here, boy. Look at it, been so long I don't know how to hold him anymore. Yee! How you like that? What a beautiful fish. A little bit of everything. You're talking about speckled trout, redfish, drum, sheephead, and all right out here in Breton Sound, Central Rig Facility. You just need the right weather to get out here, and you might want to know a couple of professionals.
Now that we got the fish in the box, let's see what Chef Tinney's got going on at GW Fins. Mess that up.
Now this is a dish that we don't serve at the restaurant. Actually, we serve it every Monday for staff meal. But I've only lived here 20 years. I'm not going to presume to tell you how to make red beans and rice. I think we do a pretty good job. We've got some good sausage in there. We've got plenty of seasoning. But I'm not going to go through the recipe with that. And I've got some speckled trout. I just want people to think about, you can add a piece of fish to a dish like this and make it that much better. And we're going to, instead of sauteing the fish in a little bit of flour, we're going to go with a little bit of corn flour now. Now this is a plain corn flour. You can certainly buy that seasoned. Since it's plain, I'm going to salt and pepper my fillets pretty thoroughly. I'm going to put some Creole seasoning on there. And the natural moisture of the fish is going to, I'm not going to put a wash on it, is going to stick in there pretty well. So this is a plain fish fry, if you will, just a plain corn flour. And we're going to saute that in a little bit of canola oil. Actually, a little bit more oil than I would use with flour. A little canola oil and a little bit of butter. And I can tell how hot the pan is right when I put the butter in. That's almost hot enough to cook. we're going to cook those about 4 minutes on that first side.
Oh, that's the way I like it.
Nothing's better than boiled seafood, spiced just right.
Yeah.
And Louisiana Fish Fry Products makes it easy to boil right every time.
Can't get enough.
Grab a bag. There's nothing to mix. Just pour and boil.
Oh, now you're cooking.
Crawfish, crab, or shrimp. With Louisiana Fish Fry Products, you got boiling down easy.
Oh, that's the way I like it. Ow.
Introducing the new Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpener, the revolutionary power sharpener built specifically for you, the outdoorsman. Sharpening every knife you own has never been so easy. When you prepare your knives with Work Sharp, you know you're ready for action. Precision, easy-to-use guides deliver the perfect angle for razor-sharp knives. Fast, effective, repeatable, every single time. Flexible, quick-changing abrasive belts were strategically engineered to sharpen cool. In seconds, you'll grind, sharpen, and hone all with one tool. Spend more time in the field where you belong. Get the most out of all your hunting and fishing gear by adding the Work Sharp Knife and Tool Sharpener to your arsenal.
During a huge hail sale going on right now at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank, we'll trade for anything. Plus, if your vehicle was damaged during the recent hailstorm, we'll help you through the insurance process. Only at Ray Brandt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on the West Bank or online at raybrandtdodge.com.
It's new. It's fresh. It's aromatic rice. It's music for your mouth. It's Jasmine brand aromatic rice. Available now at your neighborhood grocer.
Welcome back. You're just in time. Chef Tenney is fixing red beans and speckled trout, and he's just about ready to serve it.
All right, we're ready to turn. Oh. Now the color's a little different with the corn flour than it is with the regular flour. It's going to be a little darker, but it's still nice and golden brown. And we're about 2 minutes out before we plate now. All right, we're ready to plate now. Good. All right, here we have it. Monday employee meal at GW Finn's, red beans, rice, and corn flour crusted speckled trout.
GW Finn's restaurant has dinner items so fresh, they print a new menu daily. Call for reservations and tell them CT said to give you the best seat in the house. You can also find this recipe on our website, bigfishfinder.net.
What is the state of the bait right now down at Campos Marina?
Well, we were issued a live bait permit to start shrimping again, so not saying that they're going to have any, but if they are there, we're going to have them.
How are we doing on cockahos?
We'll have cockahoe minnows, and we'll have dead frozen shrimp that we have,
saved from the summer.
Right.
Fresh frozen.
Exactly.
Well, good. All right, so you got cockahoe minnows, fresh frozen, and as soon as live bait's available, Mike and the gang will be out there catching.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it. A great box of fish, a great day on the water with Captain Mark Munson and Robbie Campo. And right now, I'll tell you what we do. While we wrap this up, get these fish to the cleaning table, we're going to send you over to see what Joe Mack has to say in this week's commentary.
You know, we talk a lot about coastal restoration in our state and all the BP money that's supposed to come, but here's why it's important. It's not just important to protect our coastline. It is important to protect the cities. Yes, we understand that. New Orleans, Houma, Golden Meadow, Grand Isle, we need it for that. We need to protect our coast. But here's what's important too. You know, years ago, when we looked at the decline in the coastal marshes and the degradation that was going on, what they also found out was that more surface area was increasing the population of speckled trout, redfish, all the fish that need that environment to grow, to mature. We don't have that, we don't have our fish. That's why coastal restoration is as important for the people as it is for our recreation. Let's make sure we spend that money wisely. Let's get our coast up to grade.
Hey, thanks, Joe. You know, Joe makes a lot of good points, but something I'd like to get back to. I don't know if everybody realizes what you and Robbie were talking about on the dock. The fact that bait shrimpers, guys and girls that go out and get the live shrimp to sell, don't have a season anymore. It's open all year, which
they've got to get a permit.
Right.
They've got to get a permit. But right, that now live bait, if your dealer has a permit, whenever shrimp are available, live bait will be available.
Which means shrimp earlier in the spring and shrimp later in the fall. That's great news for people that fish with live shrimp.
It is great news. If you like live bait, it means more of it. There is bad news.
What is it?
Well, if you look at your watch, it's time for us to say goodbye. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed watching. We sure had a good time bringing it to you. If you have any comments, criticisms, suggestions, ideas,
send them to me.
Even critiques. Well, no, send the critiques to him. We'd love to have them. And you can reach us through our website, which is www.bigfishfinder.net.
Hey, don't forget to come see us at the Sportsman Show in Gonzales.
March 16th, we'll be there. So until then, though, if we don't see you on the water, we hope to see you right back here. Until then, take a minute to look at BigFishFinder.net. This is a website filled with great fishing information for everyone, and if you become a member, you can find GPS numbers as well as marked maps and detailed information to fishing spots that are active right now. The site is new and continues to grow, but already has a great deal of good information. Before your next fishing trip, give it a try. Special thanks to Captain Mark Munson of First Cast Charters. First class from the first cast. Mark fishes Shell Beach year-round and Lake Pontchartrain seasonally. And to Robbie, FJ, and the gang at Campo's Marina. Friendly, fast service, help at the launch and at the bait tank. You can expect a very generous bait count and even a few good fishing spots.
To the back! To the back!
You gotta hook them and walk back.
Oh!
Beep. In the rig. So literally, you're dropping straight down. The biggest trick is as soon as they hook up, get them away from the rig as best you can. That one I couldn't get away from the rig. Watch this. Broke at the leader because he got into the rig.
While we wait to see what I got on the end of the line, we're going to see what Chef Tinney's got going on GW fins. Ah! Come on, CT, where's the net? Right here. Now that we got the fish in the box, let's see what Chef Tinney's got going on at GW fins.
While I see what's on his line, let's see what they...
While he loses his fish and gets more bait, let's go down to the French Quarter, 808 Bienville, and see what GW Finn Chef Tenny Flynn is doing in the kitchen. Next.
All right.
Bring it.
Breton sound of Brandon.